Hello. How's everybody doing? Hey, Radar. Nice to see you. Radar, I'm gonna. I haven't heard from you in a minute. I don't know if you got my last Radar. I don't know if you got my last DM on Discord. We're gonna have to do next week at like the earliest if you're still down, because I kind of made plans when I never heard back from you. I figured you were just busy. I know, adulting, parenting, it all adds up kind of, but somebody else hit me up and wanted to do it. So we set a time, and that's this Friday. You're still on deck though. I still very much want to get you in. I just, somebody gave me a time and was down. I just wanted to set it up. Hey Val. Hey Genixity. I know. Arc, but the trade-off is there's just Terraria for the rest of the week. That's the give and take right there. I'm sorry. Grandpa and Radar stream eventually. That's the plan. But scheduling things has been a little tricky, so we just got to sort that out first. But that will be good. I'm bad about reading a message and thinking I responded. So are most people on Twitch. Radar, don't even sweat it. You do not have to apologize. Don't even worry about it. ADHD gets me, dude. ADHD is like this game for me. This game just gives me like rampant ADHD. I'm not even diagnosed. I just feel like I have it all the time. I gotta organize a few things. I haven't figured out. Okay, so in case anybody missed it over the weekend, which I'm sure most people did, because oh shit, I'm sorry, bird. The bitrate issues have not been solved. I did try doing 60 FPS instead of 30 for this game. Spoiler alert, it did not make it look better. In fact, it made it look much worse. So we're scrapping that idea. We're back to 30. Next Friday, I was thinking 7 p.m. my time, so roughly like right now, but 30 minutes ago, next week. Would that be doable for you? Because if so, I would be totally down. I gotta double check my schedule. I'm pretty sure I got nothing going on, so I should be more than free. Partition their max so they could play PC games. What PC games are you gonna play? Other than the ones that you've played already, obviously. Also, what does partitioning mean? I'm sorry, I'm really not like a tech. I mean, like, people think I am. People think I'm like amazing with computers because I play PC games, but that's just not the case. Also, this is bugging me, one sec. I must have, when I decided to buy a webcam, I think I literally just bought the shittiest one in existence. The thing does not stay in place for the life of me. I'll confirm. Bless, man. If you can't, let me know. We'll keep going until we we'll keep going until we find a time. It's not a matter of if. I'm 100% down. Just, I like to plan that shit out. That's just my... Grandma's now live. Thanks, Stream Elements. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. So I can play... Oh, no, I didn't figure it was first stream. I just was wondering what other games you were going to play. Oh, multiple. Okay. Because some operating systems are doo-doo for video games. Yeah, who here would have known I was streaming if Stream Elements hadn't called it out just now? Be honest. Stream Elements saved all of our butts. Splitting your hard drive into separate usable systems. That sounds like a lot. I don't think I'd want to do that, but I'm happy you set it up. I was gonna say figured it out, but then I realized you probably knew how to do it already and you just like needed to take time out of your day to do it. Another thing that I often don't have time to do, but I'm glad it's all up and running. How was your guys' 4th of July? I know the title says the title once said let's talk about today, and then I changed it to let's not talk about today because that was a typo, but it feels like a really divisive subject, so I decided maybe not the best. I decided maybe not the best thing to talk about, and then like in true Gramba fashion, I just immediately brought it up because I was thinking about it, and I don't have a filter. I should really work on that. Mac goes doo-doo for gaming. True. I burned some gunpowder this morning, drank some booze, ate some barbecue, swam with the kids. I feel like none of that is a lie. I feel like you were completely serious about all of that, which is incredible. That sounds like one wild 4th of July. Exhausted, but a good day? Sounds like it. I did my last one, but I just forgot to do it on this one. And it was fucked up because I accidentally downloaded it. Yeah, I remember you saying that. How do you accidentally download an Estonian version of Windows? First up, what is so fucking special about Estonia that they get their own version of Windows? Second, how did you, like, swap that out for English or whatever other language you were aiming for? Oh, so you weren't paying attention when you clicked. Got it. Hey, you gotta be careful with that stuff. I gotta grab as many of these big crystal things as I possibly can. These are like those chakra crystals that people tell you are gonna, like, you know, center your chi or whatever the fuck. We need like as many of them as we could possibly grab. Which might actually be like this many because my inventory on the right is looking kind of full. Pop. Oh shit, I missed. Come on. Bro. I've been watching Westworld, so practicing at the range today was especially fun. I've never seen Westworld. I've been thinking about it though. I started oh yeah, this is something else I gotta talk about, but I don't think anybody really cares, so I'm gonna do it later. I started watching the new season of The Boys, which I don't know if anybody follows The Boys at all, because for all the people that I've met on Twitch this past year, I haven't heard anybody talk about The Boys. But the first 14 minutes of this season, like so it's season 3, episode 1, the first like 14 minutes or so. I highly recommend, if you have Amazon Prime, you should go watch it. Even even if you've never seen The Boys before, if you have access to watch that for free, watch it without anybody around. Just watch it by yourself. It's some wild stuff. They decided to kick off the season in the biggest way possible. I totally don't have Amazon Prime. That's unfortunate. I mean, technically I don't either. I just steal my parents, but I don't like paying for any video subscription services. I don't even use the Twitch Prime from my parents' account, which I absolutely should. There's really no reason not to. It's not like they use it. Spoiler alert, they've been my parents have watched Twitch for 10 years. That'd be hilarious. Has a Prime Gaming badge? I can't see your badge at the moment. I have it covered up. Here, hold up. There we go. You and Radar both have Prime badges. So you both should be watching the first 14 minutes of season 3 of... or episode 1, season 3 of The Boys. I'm mad at video subscription services now. Welcome to the club, dude. Why are there 80 of them, and why are they all so freaking expensive and always canceling good shows? There's so much to hate. Radar, why are you mad at them? Exactly, bro. Nailed it. It's like it's universal. Real quick, by the way, for anybody that hasn't seen, this is like the little bum shack where we started this playthrough because we spawned over on the beach over there. So this is the start. I've long since abandoned this house. That was probably like a week and a half ago. I decided I was done with that place. OG Netflix was great because they actually aggregated things. Elaborate on that for me, please. I'm not familiar with OG Netflix, so I don't actually know when they changed or what went downhill. Netflix took off Pride and Prejudice. How dare they? That's just not right. All right, let's start climbing. Our house is this way. I say house, we're living in a cave right now. Our house is this way, but it's not like close this way. It's like probably it's gonna take us like a couple minutes to get there. CDs in the mailogy? I do remember that. I just wasn't sure if that's what he meant. Now if I want to watch 5 different shows, I need 5 different subscriptions? Oh, you mean like when Netflix was like unopposed, basically? Like before Hulu, Disney Plus, all that shit started cropping up? Uh-oh. OG streaming Netflix, gotcha. Before they started giving up the rights to like Friends and shit, you mean? Or I think you mean. Yeah, everyone having their own service is basically just cable television, which we were moving away from that for a reason. So very disappointing to see it's like a slow, inevitable return to the same bullshit. I feel that. When I lived in places we weren't allowed to have no, like your family wouldn't allow Netflix, or like the place you were living at wouldn't allow you to have Netflix. Because if you're saying it's the second one, I have a very serious follow-up question, which is how the fuck is that a thing? Yeah, we're gonna kick you out if you have a Netflix subscription. Like what? Germany wouldn't allow. Oh, like the country wouldn't allow it. That's weird. That's a little bit weird. I imagine even if it is just the base in Germany, you'd have to follow German laws. No. We would get fined, but they wouldn't take the streaming stuff away. They would just fine you for it. So the question then becomes, how big is the fine? Which I'm sure is probably big enough to where it's like, yeah, fuck that, we don't want to do it. Here is like the start of like where I'm building the base, by the way. This whole area used to be covered in trees and rocks like those areas up there are, but I went ahead and took all of it out because I was very bored one night. Just doing a little show and tell of what we've done so far as I fly back. Smoke my pipe, classic. Yo, guys, check out this view for a sec. Hold up. This game is so freaking pretty. Whoop. BRB moving there? Dude, watch out for the T-Rexes. Gotta watch out for the T-Rexes. Okay, we were out there grabbing crystals. Juju centering crystals. Because we're gonna need a fuck ton of them. Like, actually. Rare. I am just doing a real quick inventory organizing situation. Then I'm gonna see if the birds are ready. No, 4 more hours. That's a long time, actually. Okay. Hitting the street, grabbing some crystal. Dude, you fucking know it. Because we need to make... What do we need to make? Wait, what do we need to make? I think it's these things. Let's make 5 for right now. Because I tried building foundations and walkways, or catwalks, and I'll explain why in a second, but basically, neither of them worked. It'll make more, especially if you've never played this game before, it'll explain, a live explanation, demonstration of why will make more sense than just telling you it doesn't work. No wonder y'all are seeing dinosaurs. Dude, we gotta go look for some dinosaurs. Actually, though. Okay, so here's the deal. I started with, like, this foundation and ramp thing on the side. But first problem, it didn't really, like, work. Like, for some reason, the ramps act funny when you put them down. And then you can't build off of these for some reason. Like, you can't build out that way. It just won't allow you to. So this whole plan was kind of a dud, and I'm going to have to pick all these back up later. But more importantly, you could do, like, pillars like this, which aren't a bad idea. It's just you can't put foundations on top of them. I think you could put ceilings. Yeah, like a ceiling you can put nice and centered on this. So this is probably what I'm going to end up going with. And you can only go 3 out from any one pillar. Let's build some more. Gotta take a shower. I'm nasty as fuck. Yeah, it sounds like it, dude. You had a wild day. Go get squeaky clean, my man. In the meantime... Bird just took a shit in the river. It's disgusting. I want to build a couple more of those and just see how far out I can build from each of them. And then... Let's build 10 more, because we know they work. Do I build the beams here? No, I don't. I build the beams elsewhere, so I'm probably going to need more beams. BE8. Metal... Pillar. I'm so sorry, game. I didn't mean to upset you like that. Got one of these, and then, like, all of these. You ever just want to rip off your fingernails? Dude, if I get, like, the hangnail shit on the side, yes, absolutely. I get so fed up with that very quickly. I'll just rip it, like, as far off as I can, because I don't want to play that game. That shit's painful as hell. Let's do a little bit more HP. Nicki Minaj is level 99. We grow up so fast. What did I want to buy? Vaults are useless in this game. I don't have any because I chew the fuck out of them. Dude, I used to have that problem all the time growing up. One habit I am not upset that I ditched. It's hard to do though, so good luck. That shit's nasty. I need this at some point. Even though I'm not even... I don't even know if I can get... Absorbent substrate. Dear gosh, where do you find this? Oh, you craft it. Oh, so I will be able to make it. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I need this recipe, but I don't think I need it right this second. What else do I need? Nope, I got all the greenhouse stuff. I might just be holding on to some level up points for now. Because I don't know what else I need. Oh, that just reminded me I needed to find a Phiomia to tame. I'm gonna need one soon. I'll take a compost bin. What's some other gross habits you guys had growing up? Or maybe not you, maybe it was like somebody in school. Like, what was something, when you were growing up, what was like the most disgusting thing you saw like another kid in class do? I'm gonna want a hatchery eventually. Because we saw some... Val definitely ate boogers. We saw a lot of booger eaters in my elementary and middle school classes. I'm trying to do this quickly because I don't want to... I don't want to dwell. Okay, so fuck you. Middle school, yeah. Genixity, middle school. 100% serious. We had kids come into middle school smelling like they pooped their pants. Not like had an accident in like the middle of a class or something, like coming to school like that. It was bad. Wait. I know I can make a cryo fridge, but can I make it? I can. I can make Pokeballs, but I don't think I'm going to. We'll see. We'll see where. We'll see where the wind takes us. We gotta grab more stuff. We're gonna grab slave again. We're gonna grab some metal. There's a weird kid who literally shat his pants in class. Literal diarrhea. What the fuck? Some kids just can't hold him, man. Ate his scabs? Wait, what the fuck? That's inappropriate. That's just wrong. That's just recycling. No. No, do not eat your scabs, dude. That's nasty. That's absolutely nasty. We are not about that life. It's seeping through my underwear. I'm picturing it now. Radar. Like, I have that image in my head. There's just this kid freaking out in the middle of class. It's just... He's just screaming. He's just screaming, it's seeping through my underwear! I fucking love that. That's so messed up. Oh my goodness. Oh shit, that was the wrong route. Oh man. Kid's just fucking panicking. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, what? His life is flashing before his eyes because he knows nobody's ever gonna take him seriously again. After he just had caustic diarrhea seep out of his underwear and announced it to the world. Rip kid. Oh man, that's just fucking great. No, don't find him on social. I mean, okay. If you do find him, I don't want to know about it. Do not confirm or deny if you find him. I don't want to hear about it. That's just bullying at that point. Imagine graduating high school, right? Imagine graduating and going 12 years of your life, you know, getting educated, finding yourself, all that bullshit. And then you get a message on Facebook from somebody you knew in school 12 years later. And they add you as a friend, you add them back, and the first thing they say to you, hey, remember that time you had diarrhea in class? Oh, man. That just ain't right. Chewed through their clothes. Chewed through their clothes. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of impressive. Were they just like constantly at it, or did they just have like really sharp teeth? Because if they just had really sharp teeth, it's impressive how sharp they were, but if they were just like very persistent, I mean, that's also kind of impressive. A lot of people would give up. It's actually somewhat of a friend because we were in percussion and GT together. Yo, Raider and I would have been in percussion together if we went to school together. That would have been so sick. If only, dude. If only. Oh, I just broke my ankles again. Why is my guy so thirsty? What the shit? I just noticed that. Gonna have to get a big old drink of water next time I go to base. They were just constantly chewing. That's dedication. That's also, it's really gross and they shouldn't do that, but that's just kind of, I don't even know how to react to that. That's just amusing to me. Raider, I should also clarify, we would have been in percussion for like 1 year before I decided to drop it because our band teacher was just an absolute nightmare of a person to work with. I think my middle school music teacher hated children, and that's why she got her job. Like, she studied to become a music teacher specifically to children so that she would have authority over them, and then she would just ruin their entire lives, starting with their love of music, seeping down into their underwear, seeping down into like all of their other, you know, facets of life that they held dear. Like, she was just not a very nice person. Not at all. If I could get one more swing of my tail, I'm very happy. Otherwise, I'll just go back to base. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I wasn't, apologize for the bait and switch, by the way. I said I was gonna not stream today, and I was gonna stream tomorrow instead. But now I'm just streaming both days. So, apologies for the confusion. I genuinely thought that the 4th of July festivities at my family, by which I mean just like dinner and swimming in the pool and shit, I thought that was going to last until like 9 or 10 o'clock, and then we ended up going home at like 3. So that really that was just a misunderstanding on my part of what the day was going to look like. Otherwise I would never have rescheduled or canceled. I like sticking to my schedule. I don't like going on off days, but sometimes it can be fun. Marching band in high school was great though, especially since it's so competitive here. I don't know about competitive specifically because I don't think I'd want to do that, but I know a lot of people from the marching band in my high school. Like, I was friends with a couple of them since like 1st, 2nd grade, and some of the friendships that they've made in band like persist to this day, and even they met like specifically through band. Like, they wouldn't have been friends if they hadn't been in band together. And also, one of my friends met, he got, he and his girlfriend got married in March of this year, I think. Yeah, March of this year. And, the two of them met in band and have been together since high school. Like, again, would never have met each other otherwise. Like, completely different worlds, but band brought them together. So, band seems like one of those things where it's just like, it collects people. If only I wasn't sick of it by 7th grade. I'm bad at math. Or at least doing math quickly. I don't know. Degree be damned, man. I can't do this shit in my head quickly. 1419. And then the rest of them will be 1418. Doo-doo. Holy shit. What are you holy shitting? Also, you were supposed to go in the shower, sir. You're just sitting at your desk smelling like complete ass. Which is fine if you're into that. I'm not shaming you for it. I'm just saying. It was your decision to take a shower, and now you're not showering, so I thought I would remind you. Definitely didn't find the guy. I told you not to tell me if you found him. But, now that you've told me anyway, I need to also ask. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say? Did he get better, or did he peak in whatever class where he shit his pants? Because some people glow the fuck up after high school. I know some people that were like tiny little shrimp, like very mean. You know, they weren't fun to hang out with then, they're not fun to hang out with now, but they were like tiny little organisms in high school, and then like a year after we graduated, they were just extremely fit and like bulky. They just completely 180'd. We're gonna pick up the grinder here because I want to test something when we go up. Didn't seem to change a ton. I don't know about peak. It's very specifically, I want to be clear about this. When I say peaked in high school, I very much mean whatever moment that was where he shit his pants was the best his life ever got. Is that the case or not? Because I genuinely hope that's not the case, but it also wouldn't surprise me if it was. Can't do corners. Really? Okay. So that's about as much as we're gonna get out of one pillar. Can I make this jump? That would be insane. Oh, fuck me, barely. Okay. We can land on it though, right? Of course. So one pillar gives me this much space. The next problem is that the pillars aren't necessarily on a grid, so it's not like I can just go like 3 up, 2 over. Like that's not a thing. So I'm gonna have to eyeball that exactly. But for every pillar I put down, I can get 3, 5, 10, 13 ceiling spots. 13, da 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 da. Okay. Okay, so the plan is a go. It's just this is how I'm gonna have to do it. Also, I can build on these ceiling tiles. So that's really nice. So this is gonna be the play. We're gonna need a shit ton of ceilings and a shit ton of beams. Oh, there is a grid. It's just very difficult to see and a pain in my ass. Okay. So what if we went 1... Wait, do I have to do that maybe? How come that one was on a grid and this one's not? Oh, because of that. Okay. Stealing the music though, which is entirely surprising. I'm sure he has better moments, or at least I hope so. Yeah, go shower, go shower, go go go. You don't want to be stinky for too long. Never ends well. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. If I had to guess, it'd probably be like about here. Please? There we go. Those aren't even on the same height. Oh no, this is gonna be a pain. Ooh, what do I do about this? Need this for sure. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Did I get the one down there? I did get the one down there. Okay. What do the medium pillars look like? I just kind of built one. I didn't... Am I crazy? It was like latching onto this one. Okay, maybe that's what I do. Every time I hit like a limit for building these things, I just switch. Yeah. Okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. Birdie. Yep. I love that you can get on its back like that. So I just need to like mass produce those ceilings now. I'm just gonna need like 100 or more of them. No amount is gonna be enough. So let's just make a ton. Let's make a ton and then look at what our like limiting thing is. The word is escaping me right now, and then after that we'll figure out what we want to do next. We can make 36 more. And then after that, I believe we're out of metal. Yeah, we're out of metal, so what if I just pull ingots over? What if I do this? Now we can make 41, so that means after that we're probably... Oh no, we're just out of metal again. Okay. Fantastic. Yo, what about the smithy, though? Wait. Pull. I'm going broke. I'm literally using all my resources to build just this. And then after that, it'll be crystal, and we'll have more metal, and blah, 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 blah. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do now. Now that that's all done, I'm gonna jump on top of this and hurt myself again, because for some reason I just can't seem to stop doing that. We're gonna put this and this away, because we don't need them at the moment. And we are going to equip our trank gun for taming dinosaurs. And some darts for taming dinosaurs. Not all of them, because if I die, I don't want to lose everything. And then we're gonna need... I don't want to make a metal foundation. Hold up, let's make some from my inventory. Foundation. Actually, better idea. There's a trap that I set up to catch giant birds. We're gonna repurpose it to catch griffins instead. We just gotta get over there first. So let's go do that. Excuse me. So, while we're working on gathering the like materials and stuff to actually build the base, the next thing I want... And I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do today because I can't promise that, but the next thing I want to do is I want to tame a griffin, because if I have a griffin, I can make some gigantic leaps and bounds and like actually acquiring resources. It's like the next big up. Like this bird has been amazing. I love this bird, but it's time to upgrade. I'm trading it in for the newer model. That's not terrible, but I don't. Hey, who the hell hit my bird? That thing is useless. I don't feel the need to even blow it up. Waste of time. I should ask, just because I know, I know for a lot of people it's hard to really get behind today, but there are some people that just genuinely love spending it with their family. I think I got everybody though. If there's anybody that wants to say what they did today to celebrate, you're welcome to. It's not something everybody wants to celebrate, but you shouldn't feel, I don't know, like you can't share what you did. You know what I mean? Yo, what is that? That is not a griffin. Okay. We're literally just gonna cruise and explore for a little bit. That's the plan. Also, also while we're out here, we're looking for two things. The griffin is very obvious. I'm sure we'll see it instantly. The other thing I'm looking for is a hippo called a Phiomia. Phiomia. If you see anything that looks like a big hippo with gigantic tusks on its face, call me an idiot for not noticing it. They celebrated by not going to the ER. I love that for you. You know what's actually, you know what was really funny about that, Val? You showed up to Rowan's stream yesterday. I'm sure he doesn't mind me saying this, but literally an hour before he went live, he messaged me asking if I'd heard from you lately. You're going tomorrow? Why? Are you feeling worse? I'm sorry to hear that. What's all these doo-doo? I hope you're not just putting it off for the holiday, though. If you feel like you need to go, you should go. But, I mean, you've got way more experience with this than I do, so I'm sure you're gonna be fine. Well, you know what I mean. No, you know what? Fuck it, both ways. I think you're gonna be fine. I have confidence. Yeah, no, but he messaged me asking as if I was like, well, I think about it. I was gonna make a joke about being your secretary, but I don't get paid enough for that, so actually, never mind. Wyverns are doing things it definitely shouldn't. It's kind of TMI. Yeah, no, you don't have to share anything you don't want to. That's perfectly fine. The only thing I ask, and again, you don't have to share this either, just if you have to go, don't just withhold because it's a holiday. Like, it's busy, but, you know, being as healthy as you relatively possible is also important. These are my oil rigs. They rig oil. Anyway. I have no problem sharing it, just not fun. Yeah, I get that impression. It's hard to talk about health stuff sometimes. It's just kind of a lot, you know? Oh, there are a lot of scorpions over here. I don't like this place. Doctor said you're good? Okay. Doctor says you're good, you're good. Number one rule. I wish a lot of, I wish that could be like a common rule thing. I was thinking about this a lot the other day, and I don't know why. I think it's because I've been like so focused on trying to lose weight myself that like I think a lot about like the whole like the one side where it's like everybody should be comfortable in their body, like you should always be body positive no matter what somebody looks like. You should be encouraging and like, you know, promote their behavior. And then the other side where people are like, yeah, no, being literally anything other than Olympian levels of body fat percentage, like 0%. Yeah, if you're above that, I don't even waste my time on you. Like you're clearly overindulging in food and you have no self-respect or discipline. It's like, dude, whoa. Like take a pill, man. Not everybody goes to the gym that often. Like it's just not. I wish doctors could be the middle ground there. It's like if you go to the doctor and the doctor says, you don't have any like immediate health concerns as a result of your weight, just do you. Like it doesn't fucking matter. Like it seems like the easiest place for people to come together and just not argue about some stupid shit. Why do you care what other people look like anyway? Doctors have been taken aback how unashamed the way I say things. Dude, imagine if they tuned into your stream. Holy shit. They'd be even more aback taken. Or however you say it. Real fast, we're gonna scope out these birds because we are like low-key building an army of birds to fight the bosses. Also, I'm gonna do a little cheatsy here, don't mind me. I'm just turning up the brightness so that you guys can actually see it. Because it's no fun if nobody can see. It's the whole point of me streaming. It's level 20. Oh, hello. What's your name? Stop moving, please. Admittedly, you're not that great, but you are level 150, so I should give it a chance. What about the last one? You're on the ground. Level 15. Okay, you're not worth it. My PCM and I are tight. She wouldn't be surprised at all. You never know. Some people can get like super comfortable with like a certain behavior in one context, and then when they see it somewhere else, they're completely surprised by it. There's really no guarantee. I should probably try taming that Argent. It would make sense. We might do that. Let's go get the trap. I set it up somewhere over by the ice area, so we're gonna have to fly for a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a hippo? They're not a hippo. Is that a hippo? Yeah, those are hippos. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're doing this first, and then we'll come back for the bird. Yoink! Look at this fucking thing. Look at it. It's so cute and ugly at the same time. I love it. Everything in this game is either adorable or horrifying. There's literally no middle ground. Oh, there's another one. But that one's like way lower level, so we don't want that one. Your mom's normal. Oh, right, because your mom goes in a lot too, doesn't she? Something to bond over, I guess. Might as well make something positive out of constant doctor visits. I was gonna do something, but I forgot what. I think here's the thing. We've made this back and forth flight thing. We've done this like 15, 20 times at this point. My music's been auto-playing on silent this entire time. Ever since my stream started. Whoops. My bad, dog. Where did my searches go? Let's do this for a little bit. It doesn't totally fit the mood of survive for your life in like a horror simulation. But it's something for the flight, you know. My entire family has crazy health problems. The hell. What are they doing over there, man? What is going on? Like I feel weird doubting. It's not like suspicion. That's not the word. It's just like disbelief. Like holy shit, man. It just gets it's like every time you think it can't get worse, it just pooped. Every time you think the bird pooped. I fucking love this game. I do have story. I'm sure you do. That's why I'm just like stunned. You want to hear about the time that my dad? No. That was a shit. Oh, Val, you have no idea. You have absolutely no idea. But you will soon. Right after I get this. What are we gonna name it? Name this hippo, or I'm gonna name it Valkyrius. It's a great story, though. It was distressing at the time. So, like, which is it? Would you say? Was it distressing, or was it a great story? Call it Quiano? Gloria? Ooh. If only Radar was here. We need a tiebreaker. Because technically Genixity was first. But I did tell Val to name it. We need a tiebreaker. We got time though. This thing, we still have to tame it. We're only bringing it home right now. Sorry, Queen Quinoa. I mean, Genixia, the reason I'm hesitating is because Gloria is just, I mean, I can see Gloria. Both solid names. Gloria for and it's a reference, dude. Holy shit. I haven't seen Madagascar since I was like 9. So that would have gone straight over my head if you never said anything about it. Let's go ahead and bring it into the base. Slap it a base. That's the 4th time it's farted since we started bringing it back. Okay. Hey, buddy. Okay, if you run, this gets harder for us. For us both. You need to sleep down. Go to bed now. Cool. That was easier than I thought it would be. And now, while it's unconscious... Anyways, about my dad. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead. I welcome this. Let's split this stack in half, and then again. And we'll put the rest of these back, and we'll just keep that out for now. It's hard to, like, look at the... It's hard to look at the fire with the gamma on. It just hurts my eyes. Okay, that's 100% gonna tame without me needing to like sit there and babysit it, so I'm not worried about that at the moment. Instead, why don't we find... Here it is. Let's take this pair of nuts outside, shall we? JK. I won't stop you, but at the same time, I totally get it if you don't want to tell that story. One, because even if it is like a funny story now, it sounds like it was kind of heavy at the time. But then also two, people got to pay for that shit. That's a redeem, homie. You can't just be giving that shit away for free. Unless your family's medical stories are not tied to your medical stories for that purpose. In which case, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll leave that to your decision. I've been having the multi-stream affinity, wow. The multi-stream affiliate debate in my head again. That's true, but it's a lengthy story. It's got girth to it, is what you're saying? I gotta back out and change some settings after the Fiomia wakes up. I fucked up. So here's the problem. Welcome back, Radar. Here's the problem with playing on a local server. I keep saying server and I shouldn't. Here's the problem with playing on a local host like this, like I've been doing. Apparently this is a known thing in Ark, like just among the community, that this game is very, very poorly optimized for non-dedicated servers. So like if you're using a dedicated server and you're the only person on it, you're perfectly fine. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. If you are playing on like a locally hosted thing like I am, the game will literally, when you collect a resource like a bush or like a rock or something, the game will sometimes just never spawn it again. It's just gone for good. And it's not supposed to be that way, and they've known about it forever, and they've done nothing to fix it. So I had to set the respawn time down to like almost negative to get shit to respawn in this map. But now I can just gather infinite resources by running in like a small circle here, and that feels really lame, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna head back to base, finish taming Gloria, and then after that I'll reset, fix the times, and we should... I did not mean to pick all that up. Anyway. It's all the same story of how I cut off my grandmother. Wait, what? And the first time I met my aunt's husband? There's a lot going on there. I feel like... that can't just be one story. There's got to be more going on there. It's your call, though. If you want to, you can. Otherwise, I'm sure somebody will redeem it at some point, and you can always share then, you know. Well, you had 2 high school graduations. Who was the second one? Oh, hey, look, it's already tamed. Okay. If you are immature like I am, enjoy this very quickly, because I'm only doing it once on stream, and then I'll just giggle to myself every time I do it otherwise. So, every dinosaur in Ark has a purpose. Every dinosaur in Ark does something, except basically for dodo birds. Fiomia's goal, like their purpose in life, is to poop. As you can, this is like the 5th time it's pooped since we picked it up like a couple minutes ago, right? You don't have to wait though. You just get these stim berries in its inventory and you just hold E down. So why the fuck did you get this thing? I'll show you. So basically, I can feed that thing whenever I want, and it gives me poop in return. And so if I make a... I don't need to make it in there, I make it in my inventory. If I make a compost bin... And there are other ways to do this too. The compost bin is just like the easiest one, so that's the reason I'm using this as an example. But there are multiple ways to do this particular step. So if you make a compost bin, and you fill it with some amount of thatch, and then just a bunch of animal poop, it'll actually turn into fertilizer for crops. So you can, basically, you need that to start a farm, is what I'm getting at. And that was the whole reason. I went to 2 high schools at the same time. Dude. Are you human? That seems superhuman. That doesn't seem possible. How did you go to 2 high schools at the same... What was that like? Also, I need to fix these timers real fast. I set them to 0.01. We gotta make them something a little bit more... Let's put this to like 1.9-ish. And then this one doesn't really matter as much, but I will set it to like 0.25. Or, yeah, 0.3, whatever. Fuck it. Well, how do you, I guess I should start with that question. How do you go to 2 schools at once? That's very surprising to me. Like, were you getting, like, literally stuck with double homework? Or was it, like, half classes at one school, half classes at the other? Looks like it's daytime again. Nice. Let's grab... Split this in half. Take the other half to go hunting for some aminals. Throw that in there. But I want to drop the oil in here. And put the berries in here. And then I actually want to bring Gloria. I didn't name Gloria. I gotta name Gloria and I gotta put her in range of the... Oh, she's in range of the feeding trough. I'm still gonna put her up there anyway. I was basically doubling my class load for junior and senior year. That doesn't sound doable. I mean, I'm not doubting you. Again, that's just like something I would never consider anybody doing. To hear that you did that is just nuts to me. You're the first person I've ever heard of actually doing something like that. Change name. Gloria by unanimous decision. Also, if anybody feels like naming anything else, by all means, I welcome it. I don't have names for anything because I'm not creative. I was taking classes in person at one school and then I was taking the other virtually. We'd have Zoom in the evening and I would... In the evening and would to the campus about 3-4 times a semester. Yeah, what? You literally just wanted to do too? You're such a nerd, dude. Get a hobby. Oh my god. I mean, fuck it, you might as well. You had that many classes you were interested in, I guess. Don't bother waiting for that. I don't really want to. I love people ignore, dude. I fucking love that. Everyone just ignore Val. Val in both of her high schools. Bible thump. Oh yeah, I never sent that picture to the Discord because I just don't pay attention sometimes when I say I'm gonna do something. I just remembered, I never posted that picture. I'll try to later. It's hard to get a good one though, because the lighting in like this quarter of my condo is very touch and go sometimes. And so if I wanted to here, I could make the fridge or the pod. I don't really need them right now. Hey, a feel me a saddle! Now I don't have to make one. Fuck yeah. No one needs all that other shit. Imagine all the kids struggling with high school. Like, they're, like, having trouble dropping out. And Val's over here like, I'm having trouble getting to all the classes I want. That's actually insane. Did you... Real talk, though, did you struggle with, like, any of them? Like... I get that you took two high schools because you were bored, but, like, were any of them difficult? Like... Was there ever a point where you're like, damn, this was really stupid, why did I do this? I mean, define struggle. I shouldn't have to. I feel like you know what the word struggle means. I don't think I'm going to define the word struggle. Hey, Steven, what's going on, man? Also with the Prime Crown. Also going to recommend you watch The Boys on Amazon if you haven't already. Also going to recommend that if you do watch The Boys, watch it without Rachel, especially for episode 1, because Jesus Christ. The first episode of season 3, I would not recommend watching that with anyone from my immediate family in the room. I do not think they would want to watch that. I was gonna kill that Pteranodon if it didn't get up. Drink water, please. Thank you. Some of those classes had content I didn't cover until I got to like 400 or 500. Yeah, but like you never had a problem keeping up with the coursework or keeping up with like the amount of homework you had or assignments you had. None of that was ever a problem for you. Nobody needs that, dude. Steven, we're just chilling, trying to get some arc progress done. I thought I told everybody I wasn't gonna be live today, and then I decided after I got home that I was gonna stream anyway, so I kind of fucked up. Today is technically a bonus stream, even though it's like my regular schedule. And tomorrow's gonna be my regular schedule, but it's actually a bonus stream. Or it should have been a bonus stream, but I fucked up. Oh yeah, and Val's over here talking about how she literally she graduated from 2 high schools simultaneously. This girl's over here talking about how she's so bored with one high school that she decides she's gonna do an entire second high school. And at the same time, she doesn't know what a fucking parallel port is on a computer. Intelligence is subjective, everybody. Do not be intimidated. Oh man. That was so fucking funny. What the fuck is a parallel port? Well, if I had to guess, I would say... The Griffins are what we're trying to do right now, if I can find one. I didn't have one? I know you didn't have one. I just thought it was funny the way you scream, what the fuck is a parallel port? That's like screaming, how do you make a peanut butter and jelly? Like, out loud, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a legitimate question, but the way it sounds, you're just not sure right away. You gotta sit there and think about it. So Griffins usually... Here's the problem I'm having, ready? The Griffins that I'm used to taming spawn either, like, right here, like, in this area, or over by my base, and there have been literally none today. I'm not women in STEM, I'm women in S. Yeah, sure, man, but, like, a parallel port. It's a port that's parallel. So 2 ports that are parallel to each other. It was just fun. Does peanut butter or jelly go first? Excellent question. I'm leaving that to the chat. Chat, decide. Be prepared to defend. Be prepared to defend your answer if you find yourself as the only one on the opposite side. But what do I do with the bread? What? Oh, did we skip the bread step? That's a mistake. Shut the fuck up. I'm assuming that's to me, and I will not. If anybody puts the jelly first, people ignore it. Radar Live, I think you eat it. Oh, the bread. Yeah, you should probably eat the bread. That could be a good idea. Whoops. Guys, I can't have you getting in my way. I'm sorry. So that's Janixty and Steven for peanut butter first. Peanut butter first, and Val eats it separately. But she also went to 2 high schools, so we can't argue. The correct answer was eat it all separately, apparently. Okay, I've done this like 4 times already, so you'd think I'd have like the process down by now, but I don't. Is this... No, that's too close. Yoink. Bro, why am I so bad? Yoink. And this one doesn't have to be, but it can be if I want it to be. Which I don't particularly want it to be, but... And then doors. But do not auto-open, please. Switch to manual. Switch to manual. Peanut butter first. Okay, so that's 5. We got 5 people here, and that's 5 peanut butter first. I'm down for that. You put out the bread on the table, then you do peanut butter on 1 slice, and then a proportionate amount of jelly on the 2nd slice. And then you combine the slices, and you have your peanut butter and jelly. How do you cut the crust? Do you cut the crust? Answer now. Val, serious question. Is it too late to, like, try doing the Mensa application? Because I feel like that would be a dope stream if you did. Just saying. Oh fuck, there's another bird over there. And none of these are the one that I want. Where did my bird go? Who the fuck cuts the crust? Some people don't eat crust, man. Some people really be 45 out here and not cutting the crust off their fucking sandwiches. Or, excuse me, cutting the crust off their fucking sandwiches. I'm just opening up the floor. Hi, hello, you're stinky. That's how you aggro the bird. Now we wait for it to catch up. Nope, I lost interest. Let's just do it without sprinting this time. Yeah, that should catch up. But he's gonna be aggroed onto the bird, which is a problem. I didn't want that. Oh no! Alright, well, that bird is absolutely fucking dead. I did not have my bird on passive. So fucking rip, I guess. Pack it up. I'd rather not pay 80 a year to be a Mensa. I didn't say join Mensa. I didn't say pay 80 a year. I just said apply. Use Mensa brain to figure out how to avoid fees. See? Radar should fucking apply too. I'm telling you. Radar's got what it takes. Just for the cloud. I feel that. Worst way to die? There was a TV show about that. Does anybody remember that? Did you guys ever watch, like, it was like 999 Ways to Die? Ooh, a froggy. This is the swamp, but I really don't think there's going to be any griffins in here, so I'm probably just not going to go in there. But, frogs are cool. I like looking at them. Hop. Hop. Mensa annual fees. I didn't know there was an annual fee for that shit, but I guess it kind of makes sense. You gotta do something to pay the bills in that place. But imagine joining Mensa and plugging your Twitch channel. That'd be nuts. That's a very weak Sarco. I don't particularly care about taming that one. We do need a Sarco soon though, so we'll be coming back whenever it's time to finally go into deep ocean territory. We gotta start by getting a Sarco. So we'll be back to the swamp soon. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep looking at them. See if they're any good. That one's not any good. Where is this place? I feel like I've never been out here before. Oh, that's a big Sarco. That's like a medium Sarco. That's not as impressive. The test is 80 questions in 30 minutes. But what are the... What... Do you have an idea of, like, what the average intensity of the question is? Like... Are we talking, like, just SAT questions? Or are we talking, like... You gotta, like, just fucking bust out some trig in your head on the spot? Because I don't feel like Mensa's the type to, like... Mensa's probably not going to shoot you the, like, the applied questions like that. I feel like a Mensa exam would be just, like, strictly fundamentals the entire way through. That just seems like they care about that more. Yeah, exactly. Like, a bunch of, like, reasoning things, yeah. There's a lot of non-language questions. What if they ask you what you're... Nah, never mind. I'm not making that joke. I did it, guys! I filtered out a thought before I said it out loud. I can do that. I have that power. Look at me go. I thought something, and I decided not to say it. If only I could do that way more fucking often. Oh, man. Ooh, there's a shark. Big shark? No, a little baby shark. Do. And a triceratops just chilling in the water. We're gonna probably hit like the south end of the island and then loop back around towards the base. And then we're gonna call there for Griffin hunting today. But I'm gonna keep doing this until I like trap a decent Griffin, and then when I go live I'll tame it. Over on like the east side of the map, like directly east from where that arrow's pointing right now, there is a there's a volcano there with really powerful wyverns. Like big, nasty looking dragon snake things that fly and breathe lightning and fire and all this awful, damaging, evil stuff. But if you're careful and you're quick, you can get in there with a griffin and steal one of their eggs and not die in the meantime. And if you do that, then you can raise it and like have your own wyvern. And wyverns are incredibly powerful, so let me take a full SAT on stream. I'm down. That sounds like that sounds fucking hilarious, honestly. Is it... How hard would it be to like look up an answer to an SAT that somebody else is taking at the same time? You know what I mean? Because that'd be dope if, like, chat raced you in an SAT. That'd be fun as hell. Let's kill these T-Rexes. Not hard at all if you know which test it is. Can you hide that? Can you, like, hide which test it is so that we can't do that? So otherwise you just have to do the honor system, which like you can do, but it's not as much fun. The more you can secure like the accuracy or like the validity, the more fun it is. Race the SAT, exactly! We would do that shit all the time in high school and it was so much fun. I think that's like, I legitimately think that would be a fun idea. We would race against like the rock climbing teacher at rock climbing. We would face off. One of our gym teachers in high school was the #3 player in the world at badminton at the time when like he would travel to Korea for tournaments and shit. And we would play again. We would like have a tournament against him. It's like the entire class versus this one guy. That shit was so much fun. As long as I get to grade y'all on stream. Again, that sounds like a fantastic idea. I wasn't even thinking of it like that, but that actually does sound like a lot of fun. Oh man, actually that sounds kind of scary. I would get a lot of questions wrong. Maybe that's not as much fun. Ah, fuck it, that'd be fun. I just like brainstorming ideas. Been doing it a lot lately. One hundo. Guys, we're getting close to max level. Kahoot! Oh, wait a minute. Somebody puts the Kahoot together of SAT questions. And then we all take it together. I'm sure there's a pre-existing one, but it'd be more fun if somebody made it. I want to see Grand take a flags quiz. We could probably look for one before we end stream tonight. I'd be down. It's gonna be as awful as you suspect. There's probably, if you go on Sporkle right now, I'm sure you could probably find one. I know I said we were gonna like go to here and then circle back towards the base. I totally lied. We're going to the desert. I've decided. Just now. Kangaroo! Oh, it's almost dead though. I don't like seeing animals suffer. What the fuck? Bro, you are colored out of your mind. This Argentavis has the drip, dude. We're fucking killing it. Snatch that chain. Yoink. That's your punishment for being a low-level Argentavis on my map. I'm starting to think Val has never used nerd as an insult. Like, even sarcastically. I feel like she means it every time as like a positive thing. There's no way you just called your brother a nerd after describing in detail what it was like attending 2 high schools at the same time. No, I'm insulting everyone? I don't think you are. Or I think maybe you're meaning to, but like... It doesn't work like that. It seems too, like, sincere. Or insincere at this point. There's another bird over there, but I gotta clean up some of this shit. It's bothering me. Mensa practice quit. Let's go. Oh no, wait. That bird's gonna die, but I want it. That Carno is such a low level. How is it losing? Eat the body. You gotta heal. That's what we in the industry call a pro maneuver. I gotta get a look at this thing's stats. Oh my god, don't die again. Maybe I'll come back and do that later. I'm not gonna tame it right now. No. Blech. That's the desert off in the distance. So this would be like the last place I can imagine finding a Griffin if we're gonna find one. It would have to spawn like circa here. Sit in a place free of distractions while doing it. God, there's so many birds out here. Holy shit. I should be coming down here to tame stuff. Oh, goodbye, Rex. Good thing he doesn't take fall damage. Okay, so, fun fact. I can't actually swim over this particular, like... whatchamacallit? Like, this little bay area right here. Oh, crystal! I'm gonna remember that this is here, because I still need, like, infinite crystal, apparently. That's why. Remember those wyverns I was talking about? That's one, right there. They don't have, like, the largest detection range, so I should be safe up here, but they are incredibly hostile, and they will not leave you alone once they aggro. That one's not particularly high level, but I still don't feel like fucksing with it, so we're gonna leave. This is the one place you can come to get a wyvern egg if you don't go to the volcano, but the volcano is unironically easier than going in that cave. So we're not gonna fuck around. That's a level 15, that's a level 90. They're both trash. Another one? Another 3. 140 female. Decent stats. 20, 25. Okay, all garbage. Moving on. 25? Bro, these all suck. So many Argents, no good ones. I've never once seen Val get distracted on stream. Hyper-focused. To a T. That's not the proper use of that expression, was it? I was just thinking about I just had a thought in my head about ending soon to work on some stuff before I go to bed tonight. But if I just had that thought, that means Erin's probably about to show up. So I'll wait a little bit longer. Usually Erin shows up like when I switch to my goodbye screen, like every time. It's like he knows. Maybe he just lurks and then he just says something whenever I sign off to fuck with me. That could also be a possibility. Welcome to the desert, everybody. We're probably not going to stay here much longer because I'm already losing all of my HP. We need to scout around and then leave. It's literally all we're doing right now. Okay, so as long as I don't go into the desert, I'm not overheating. Good news. Just hug the wall. We are looking for a literal dung beetle. If we can't find a griffin, we're taking a dung beetle home. One of the two. How hot is it today? 21 Celsius and I'm overheating in the desert? That doesn't seem right. I'm gonna unequip my armor and see if that helps at all. If not, I might have to come back with like a ghillie suit or something that helps insulate. Getting warm? Okay. The little flame is fine. It's the big flame where I start actually dying. It's bad. Don't want that. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of an area on the Crystal Isles where a bunch of griffins spawn, like, all the time. And if that is what happens here, then I'd be very happy. Ankylosaurus, did I check your level already? I must have, because you're garbage. Land, drink, ride, leave. There's more kangaroos out here. We should not have to deal with any, whatchamacallums? Wyverns out this way. There shouldn't be any wyverns in the desert, but honestly, you never know what you're gonna find in this game. Sometimes stuff like... Sometimes a dinosaur can wander, like, across the map from its, like, spawn point. It's just actually infuriating when it happens. Because if that dinosaur never dies, then it'll never respawn as, like, a better dino. That's the thorny dragon. We don't really want to get near it. It's not dangerous, it's just annoying. Alright, I'm not seeing any griffins yet. I don't even know if they spawn in the desert. I could be totally wrong. I just came out here because it looked familiar. Dun, 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 dun. Gonna finish revealing the what's left of the desert on my map, because I feel like once I do that, if there are any griffins at all, I should at least see them, and if not, then they might just not spawn here. So I don't have to worry about it. There are a lot of megalodons here. Holy crap. What's going on? Maybe we can grab one of these guys instead of a Sarco. Maybe not, though. So Sarcos are just easier. They're incredibly powerful, and they help me get the dinosaur I really want when that time comes. More fucking Argents. No offense, I love Birdie McBirdface, but, like, I need a Griffin. Birdie cannot raid a volcano. He'd be absolutely shit at it. Okay. Go away, dude. Nobody cares. We go this way? Yo, that Ankylosaurus just 2v1. Look at him. God damn. What a champ, dude. You probably wouldn't be able to beat this Carno though, so let's just distract it. Give the guy a break. A prime meat spoil. That's not good. Also, we gotta start being careful where we land, because there are such a thing as death worms, and I'd rather not piss one off if I didn't have to. This place that we're at right now seems to be like the safer side of the desert. That side over there feels like death worm territory. I don't know if I really feel like going over there. But I do want to find a griffin, so I mean, if that's what I gotta do. I mean, YOLO. We gotta run. If I land and a deathworm jumps out at me, I'd probably just die. Say goodbye to Birdie McBirdface. It was a good run. Honestly, if something happens to Birdie at this point, I think Birdie deserves a tombstone. I don't want to jinx it, but like, if something were to happen, Birdie would absolutely get a tombstone. Level marker and everything. Birdie's a day one. I'm gonna land and get energy on this side of the river because that side of the river feels like a curse. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Let's go ahead and land here. And then I'm gonna circle. So here's the plan. Ready for the rest of the stream? Check the other side of the desert, just in case. I'm not expecting to find anything, but just in case. Circle back to base. Sign off. Do the quick flag quiz if there is one on Sporkle. And then I think that'll be it for today. Unless maybe I've been on a wee bit of a Scriblio kick if anybody would be down to play. Oh shit, I might not even be going to the desert because it looks like I'm dying as soon as I fly over the river. Okay, yeah, never mind. We're not going over there. We'll get as close as we can to like spy on it, but we can't actually cross the river because we die. But yeah, if anybody would be down to play Scriblio, that'd be fun. Otherwise, maybe like tomorrow or something. Yeah, not seeing any griffins. I see whatever the hell this is. Something tells me that there's something here that I should care about, but I don't right now, at least, so. Keep on moving. Oops, excuse me. I pooped. I bet your character just randomly shits while he's riding a bird. Just lets it seep through his underwear. Overheating again? Damn it. Keep trying to sneak over and then the game corrects me every time. It's like, yeah, we know what you're doing. Stop. That's smoke. No, it's a palm tree and like a shadow something or other. Sorry, I was looking at one of the questions on the Mensa quiz. What'd you think? Look doable? Are you part of the 2%? We're gonna land on one of these like rock formations to get energy back, and then we're just gonna fucking yeet ourselves right out of the desert. It's time to go home. But we had fun. Or at least I had fun. I don't know about you guys. Actually, it's about to be nighttime, which means we could explore the desert once nighttime hits. But I don't think we're going to find a griffin. So what's the point? It looks doable. Does it look... The question that you looked at, Val, does it seem like something that could be moved over to a Kahoot quiz? Just wondering. Because, I mean, if you're going to do SAT Kahoot, Mensa Kahoot might as well be on the table. No. Never mind then. Well, which is it? God. Explain. Explain while we fly up to the top of this mountaintop. And I very carefully make sure that I'm not going to cross. No, I should be fine. I should not be going over the volcano. If I did go over the volcano, I would screw myself. But I don't think that's a concern. We should be Gucci. EDM, you're dropping the ball, man. I'm giving you like one more song before I just turn you off. Is there any chance there's a Griffin in the woods? That seems even more unlikely. Why is it so hard to find one Griffin? I'm gonna lower my standards. If it's like level 90 up, I'll take it, I guess. I wasn't even looking for like a max level 1 to begin with. I was looking for like 130-ish. It's still like on the upper end, but I figured that was fair. Like I don't know. It's upsetting how difficult it's been to find one. Not even to tame it. If I like try taming it and I like accidentally kill it or something, that's on me. Like, full responsibility. But like I haven't seen one. We haven't come across one yet today. My back is insanely sweaty right now. Holy shit. I should not have leaned forward. I can like feel it now and I'm not happy. I'm freezing. Not without my fucking AC, I'm not. Fuck you, game. For anybody curious, my air conditioning is still not fixed, by the way. We're going on like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. At this point, it's probably going to be fall by the time I actually get somebody out here. But they're supposed to be doing the heating too, so like I kind of need them to come one way or the other. But it's kind of bullshit. Am I not gonna die to the cold trying to cross this thing? Land right here just to be safe. Megatheriums, they're not hostile. And a Doed. But it's not a good level. And safe. Rest up, and then we're just gonna, once again, we yeeted ourselves up the mountain out of the desert. Now we're gonna yeet ourselves straight across this little frozen tundra area. We started taking damage instantly. Let's try to take like the shortest angle to the other side and just hope we don't die. I have a lot of HP, so I'm not super concerned about it, but like your HP drains fast. Yeah, actually, never mind. I'm super worried about it. I'm already down to half. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Holy crap. Why is it so fast? What the hell? Sweet lord. Okay, it's still not over. Hello? Am I gonna have to like land and make a fire or something? I just realized I should not be flying this low in this biome. Oh man, I might actually be dead. First death in a hot minute. I'm shitting my pants in the game and IRL right now. I guess we're camping out tonight, boys and girls. What am I missing? Stone and thatch? What? I could definitely try though to make it. So, Val, here's my next question. Would it be more fun if somebody else made it so that you didn't know the answers? Or would you want to know the answers to, like, just lead chat through it then? You know what I mean? That's totally up to you. I just didn't know what would be more fun. I'll be RB. Okay. Drive safe. Okay, I'm actually just dead. Unless I can make another one. Oh my god, please. Okay. Holy shit. Not dead. Arguably not really doing much in the way of survival at the moment, but not dead. We might have to wait for a night to pass before we get back to our hidey hole, though. Oops, excuse me, just farted. While we're doing this, I'm going to go on to Sporkle and see if there's a world flag quiz, which I'm sure there is. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll disable ads just for you, Sporkle. Just don't do anything that's gonna get me banned. Nation flags. You think that's a good search? Identify flags of nations, maybe? Janixity, I don't know if you bothered looking for one, but unless you've got a good one, I might have to find one and we could do it next time, like tomorrow or something. Because I'm searching a couple things and there's nothing jumping out at me. Like, I might have to find one. But I'm still down to do it. How's everybody doing? We're just kind of chilling with some late night ambiance. Because we literally cannot walk away from these fires without... Oh, we can walk away now. A little bit better than it was before. The night's warmed up a little bit, but we're still probably going to die if we go too far. So I'm just going to wait for my health to go back up. I'll up on Birdie, though, so that at least if I do get attacked... Oh, shit. Bro, what just happened, man? Okay. Can't go on Birdie. Birdie's not allowed. We're just chilling. It's that time of night where my neighborhood turns into a war zone and my 80-pound dog turns into a bitch and lays on me. Hey, man, I would love if my 80-pound dog would lay on me. She's, send it in Discord, Janixity. Do like the discussed on stream page, because if you do it on here, it's gonna ban you instantly. Flags of the world. Whoa. Oh, it's its own website for sure, for sure. Jesus Christ, man, I'm looking at these and I only see like 3 that I know. This is gonna be an actual train wreck. Actually, Genixity, real fast. We haven't tried this since I gave you and Val VIP, but you can actually try sending the link since you're VIP in chat. It might let you. It might time you out, and I'll untime you out, but I'm curious to see if VIPs can send links or not. I did already open it up though, so if you don't want to test it, you don't have to. Let me drink some water real fast. Okay, it was a 5-second timeout. Yeah. Honestly, I kind of prefer it that way. Not that anybody that hangs out in my chat is sus, but like people that come in and out, you know, like first time chatters can be kind of fucking weird sometimes, so I'd rather they not just go posting links unannounced. I'm gonna go discover whatever that section of map is in the daytime on the way back, because I have to go around this like white part of the map to get back to my base, because I just fucking died. Gavin Rumi's dog. Aww. Good call. We love that. Watch out for the dogs on 4th of July. We got rained out here, so we don't have to worry about anything tonight, but there's probably gonna be some bullshit tomorrow. Yeah, Radar was just talking about his dog jumping on his lap. Little cutie. Belle, did you hear my question before you walked away though? Because if not, I'll ask it again. Only because this could, I think this is like semi-important. It's not like a huge deal, but it would, I mean, it would impact like how the stream would go. That's the only reason I was curious. George is currently being the little spoon on our couch. Is George the dog? I wish the only dogs that we have that cuddle in my family are my sister's like new 7-month-old puppy. George is the dog. Okay. George is a good name for a dog. I like that. Some people are iffy about human names for dogs, and I gotta admit, I kind of am too sometimes, but for some reason, like formal names like George or Gregory for a dog, those just make me laugh. That's just silly to me. I'm eating the rest of my food supply to heal off the damage from that snow biome. Golden Doodle? Adorable. Some human names are bad, but formal names are good. I agree. I think Clarence Parents with a Real Good Marriage, I think, is a good name for a dog. The full thing, not just a line. Not just a part of the line, is what I meant to say. 6 months old, so she's never experienced? Yeah, we're doing that today, too. Again, we got rained out, but there were a couple assholes that set them off early. Like, they were setting them off at, like, 4 or 5 p.m. Not too many, but, like, enough where, like, she was visibly confused when she heard it. Because she's never heard it before. Can I leave yet? What's the temperature look like? I walk away and I'm instantly cold. 0 degrees Celsius. Yikes. I am... you know what? You know what I should have been doing this whole time? Fuck it. I don't know why I'm just now thinking of this. I have 600 hours of experience in this game. This just occurred to me. Arms full of golden doodle right now. I'm jealous. I'm genuinely jealous. That sounds like a fantastic night. Neighbor must spend an entire paycheck of fireworks every 4th in NYE. Damn. Do you think they spend the whole paycheck, or do you think they just go somewhere where they're like super cheap? I know a lot of people that used to, but don't anymore, used to drive to Indiana to pick them up. Bump, 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 bump. She bolted as soon as she heard a firecracker. Poor baby. That's not cool. We hate that. I need an otter. Maybe that's the next thing we'll do. If we can't find a griffin, we'll at least tame an otter while we wait. I might just have to do a dino reset. Just wipe everything on the map and then let it all spawn again. Because some shit's just not spawning in anymore. It's very annoying. I lived here 3 years, and every time he can, he lights the place up. I mean, some people go hard for the 4th. I don't know how much he actually spends. You also don't know if he's not pooling with other people. Like, you could have some people coming over to, like, you know, everybody throws in 100 or 200 or some shit. Or throws in an entire paycheck. I mean... A lot of people go across the border to get fireworks. I don't doubt it. I'm sure that the people I used to know, they weren't exceptions by any means. I'm just saying, like, they would bring a lot of shit back without spending a lot of money, because we lived very close to, like, a warehouse distributor of fireworks. So people would go to, like... I don't know if you've ever seen, like, a distributor store where, like the people that like own vending machines and stock them, where they buy their like vending machine goods in bulk. If you've ever seen one of those stores, it's like that but for fireworks. We lived incredibly close to one. Why am I doing this? Jesus Christ, dude, pay attention. Come on. Still says daytime, but we're getting closer to actual like livable temperatures. Raider, has anybody ever set like a accidental fire off on 4th of July by you? It's like the #1 thing I'd be scared about on the holidays if I lived out, like outside of city limits. I'd be very nervous about that. To my knowledge, thank God for that. We like to hear that. Alright, I'm gonna get one more piece of food from each of these fires, and then I'm gonna just fucking yeet myself to the east, which is that way. Or, excuse me, to the west. I can read. There we go. 1, 2. Let's get out of here. And also close to the district fire station? Fuck yeah. We can be as irresponsible as we want. The police will show up. Just kidding, I know they're not the police. Nobody wants the police to show up on the 4th of July. Police just bring the mood down. One time we probably think of 5 or 6 roadside stands within like a 1 or 2 mile radius. Damn. Pretty busy for being outside of city limits. It's kind of nuts. One time we were at a friend's house overnight, and he lives like right by a public playground and a soccer field and all this other stuff. Yo. Oh my god, I thought it was a Griffin for a second. I'm pissed. So this was like 12:30, 1, maybe even like 2 a.m. or something, like super stupid time of night. We went out to the soccer field and we started star tipping. Which, for the uninitiated, if there's anybody that somehow doesn't know what star tipping is, basically, you pick a point in the sky, a star preferably, it's the whole point of going out there that late at night, and you stare directly at it and you start spinning as fast as you can for 30 seconds. And then after you're done spinning, you look down at the ground and you try to stay upright on your feet as somebody tries to tackle you. And it is actually a lot of fun, but it's also incredibly painful. Anyway, we went out, we went star tipping, and then I had to leave, because I had to be home at some point. My parents are going to be pissed if I woke them up coming in. So I went back to my car, which was like a 3-ish, maybe like a 2-minute walk back. Like, not far at all, just like a little bit of distance to close. I get in my car, and I have a soundboard on my phone at the time. Like, it's got like all these different sounds and then all these like visual effects to go with them. So I pull back up to the, the soccer field that we went to, but this time I'm in the parking lot in my car that nobody can really see at night. And I'm playing the police siren with like the flashing blue and red lights as loud as I can out the window of my car at like 1:32 in the morning. And I looked out into the field to see if like anybody saw me, but I didn't see anyone out there, so I'm assuming they'd already left by the time I got over there to make that joke. Angel! How you going? How's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, so I look out and there's nobody there, so I'm assuming that I just missed them and like I was too late to make the joke. I drive home and I don't think anything of it, and then like a week or two later, somebody mentions, like, somebody's talking about doing star tipping again, and they're like, "Nah, dude, remember a cop showed up last time?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, no, that was definitely me." They didn't want to go because they saw the lights pull up. I goofed them. I goofed all my friends into thinking they got copped, but they didn't. Oh, dude, big. Hold on, I don't want this thing to be whistling while I try to read Janixity's message right there. Hold up. On Canada, there were a group of people in the city who were firing firecrackers in a neighborhood. A guy who lived there went outside and told them to be careful firing them near homes. They argued, and then the group sent a firework at his head, and he ended up in the hospital. Bruh. Janixie, I need details. There's no way that those kids got away with that, right? Like, there's zero chance. Zero chance. Whoa. I just need your meat, buddy. I just need your meat. But, yeah, a bunch of assholes, without a doubt. Those are a bunch of shitty people. No arrests at this time, no known charges. The dude's in the fucking hospital. How could he file a charge? I'm not thrilled about that, but I mean, it is what it is. So, whatever. The Dussy Mussy. Baby, you know it. Angel, we're talking about fireworks, which I know, probably in your neck of the woods, not like a big deal for an American holiday. But if you have any interesting stories about fireworks, I would love to hear them, because we're kind of in between fireworks stories and recapping absolute shithole people from Janixity's neck of the woods, apparently. That's so sad to hear. Most of the day looking at places to potentially move to in the UK? Holy shit. It's gonna take so long before that's even possible. And then I was cleaning up, so it's been a long day. Dude, moving countries. I'm correct in assuming that, right? You don't currently live in the UK. Or at least I don't think you do. Correct me if I'm wrong. That'd be a crazy move. How am I? I'm doing great today. I said that I wasn't going to stream on Discord, and then I wound up streaming anyway. So I kind of feel like I just lied. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. If I had to pick between, like, doing an extra stream on Monday or Thursday, I would pick Monday 100% of the time. I say extra, but, like, this is my regular... This is my normal time slot. Like, and I'm always live this time anyway. If I had to choose between Tuesday and Thursday, I would always do Tuesday. Well, that's more accurate. I do not like streaming on Thursdays. Thursdays are weird. Tuesdays and Thursdays are both cursed, but for some reason, Tuesdays are a little bit more manageable lately. Which is weird, because I stand by my statement. Tuesday is actually the shittiest day of the week, and nobody will ever convince me otherwise. Like, it's just not possible. I will die believing that Monday has a bad rap for all of Tuesday's horrible shenanigans. That's just a fact. Trixie, if you ever get an update to that story with those kids shooting fireworks at people, 100% would love an update. We used to have trouble with the house opposite us because they aimed it right above my house, so it fell down on the roof and there could be duds. Bro! I remember the one time we ever had like a mishap of fireworks at my house. There was exactly one time we set it off, it went poorly, and we stopped. We were done. We did not continue launching fireworks. Like, it's that simple. No launching them at other people, no launching them closer to somebody's house or angling a certain way. It's just like, you just stop. Like, I don't... What are laws? Dude, what are laws? Nobody... It's just the... Angel's operating on the honor system. Everybody just says they're not going to do something, and then everybody hopes that everybody else is also not doing it. Hey, Leah! Welcome, welcome. How's your Freedom Day going? We were sharing fireworks stories, but they seem to be getting worse. I think of fireworks stories maybe not the way to go. It is interesting to me that there are so many bad fireworks stories, but also, I mean, I guess I probably should have suspected that as much. That looks like a cave. Does anybody else think that looks like a cave? Started learning Java today. God bless and Godspeed. I have no idea how easy or hard that would be. Also, IHOP. Dude, I would love some fucking IHOP. I haven't been in so long. We used to have like for maybe like 2-3 years straight, we would have an annual IHOP breakfast on New Year's Day. just to watch drunken people, like, disheveled, absolutely trashed, have not showered from yesterday night, and they just waltz into... I say waltz, it's more of like a zombified crawl into IHOP or Denny's to get breakfast. They're kind of the same thing. But it's just so much fun to watch people struggle to get in the front door. Gotta wonder how some of them didn't get arrested for being, you know, intoxicated in public. What the heck? Yo, go time! I don't care. It's trash. It's genuinely I'm not kidding when I say this. It's not good. It's bad. I don't want it. I genuinely don't want it. You, go away. I don't know if you're hostile or not, but I don't like you. Go away. For those who have just recently... Oh, you're not just not hostile. You're not combative. Okay, that's fine by me. I'm sorry for upsetting you, though. That's my bad. For those of you just joining us, like, in the last maybe 30-ish minutes, we've literally been flying around looking for one of these this entire time. For like an hour now. That's just been the goal, is finding a Griffin. And I've given up on finding a good Griffin, and I'm just taking the first Griffin I see, and that's the one in front of us now. That might be too wide, but I honestly am more of a guess and check kind of guy right now. Did you catch the purple shiny dino? Angel, we'll talk about that in a minute, but the answer to your question is no, I did not, and I'm very upset about it. But I'm going to try to... It's not a guaranteed failure, it's just something I have to come back to. Oh, he's already on me. Alright, right in here, bud. Come on. You got this. I believe. There you go. Good dog. What a great dog. Look at it. Griffin trap, baby, you know it. My first leak code problem in Java ran in 1 MS and I was shocked. Leah, can you break this down for somebody who knows absolutely nothing about, like... When I say I know nothing about code, I mean, like, if anybody... I'm assuming everybody here is... I mean, hopefully heard the name Michael Reeves at one point. If you've never heard his name before, he makes hilarious YouTube videos. You should absolutely look him up. I was curious about how Michael Reeves got started, just like as a YouTuber. So I went back to the very first video on his channel, and his first 2 videos were like a how to code series that he did. And that's all I know about coding, is I watched both of those videos, and that's it. He's funny as fuck. He's hilarious. He did a video recently about Wall Street Bets, like r/Wall Street Bets. I highly recommend it. You don't even have to know anything about the stock market. It absolutely helps, but like the premise of the video is just flawless. Like, it is the funniest shit. Are you tired yet? Oh my god, you're not tired yet. I don't have enough trinks to knock you out. Oh shit. We have a legitimate problem here. Shit. Alright, you know what? He's in the trap. He's not going anywhere. We gotta stop home. Him and Will Osmond? I've never actually watched a Will Osmond video. Somebody remember that? Somebody remember where that is. We're coming straight back. If you want coordinates, that's the best I can do for you. I will not. Okay. The excitement of finally finding something after 2.5 hours has died down a little bit now. I still don't understand a ton of what Leah was trying. I mean, I get that she succeeded in coding something in Java, but I'm not sure if 135 is a good or bad response time. It seems like it'd be a little bit of a bad response time. If I was playing like a video game or something and I had a 135 ms response time, I'd be a little upset. Angel, to answer what you were saying about that that shiny purple T-Rex, the simple answer is I don't know if it's still alive or not. I didn't kill it. I made it a point. I would never kill that dinosaur. I wanted it so bad. I would rather let my character die than kill that dinosaur. Which is how you know it might not be dead. But I'm gonna take you to like the last place where I saw it before it disappeared, and you'll probably get an idea as to why I don't know if it's alive or not. Lurk, thanks for the lurk, Jinxity. Catch you later, bud. We may or may not be raiding out soon. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. But maybe. We'll see. We'll keep posted. When I say speed, I mean the amount of time it takes for my code to run. So LeetCode problems are like coding challenges, and it shows you the amount of time it takes you to run your answer for the problem. In JavaScript, my code normally takes 135 milliseconds to run because JavaScript is slower. In Java, since it's a compiled language, it runs faster. So my answer in Java only took 1 millisecond to run, which is so much faster than JavaScript. Oh, gotcha. And Java was the thing you were learning to... Got it. Got it. That makes a lot more sense. Sorry that's so long, but I hope that explains... No, I need things explained to me sometimes. If I don't understand something, I will absolutely let you know. And I appreciate that too, because... I know it can be, when you've been doing something for so long, I know how hard it can be to, like, actually break it down to, like, the bare minimum. Or, like, you know, like, the barest components to really explain it. But I appreciate you taking the time to I was gonna say try, but I think you genuinely did a really good job there. Because I didn't even realize JavaScript was a different thing from Java until I read your explanation. So I think that was good. So that was the old T-Rex. That's the 140 male. He's still around and kicking, right? Like nobody's taking this guy out. He's the big dog on campus. He's not going anywhere. So that purple T-Rex was like somewhere around here. Like it was just straight chilling at the bottom of this slope, right? It was going around, it was munching on everything because nobody's fucking with a T-Rex. It's a goddamn T-Rex. Who's gonna stop a T-Rex? I want to know. But here's the problem. I don't know if it was last spotted here. I don't know if it walked off into this ravine. And if it walked off into this ravine, I have absolutely no idea if it's still alive or not because I don't know what's down there. I've never been. It looks like there's like ocean down there. Like it looks like at the bottom of this like cloud there's water, and then underneath that is like deep ocean territory. So if it fell down there, there is a chance that it might have drowned. But if there's a place for it to like walk around, it could still be alive just at the bottom of this trench. So I gotta gear up and go down and see if I can locate it. So there's still hope. It's still possible. It's just extremely unlikely. Yeah, Java is what I started today. Also, this game looks pretty cool. Are you liking it so far? Leah. I just crossed over the 600-hour threshold like a day or maybe like the beginning of this weekend. I love this game. This is one of my all-time favorites. It's not like my top 3, but like this is a game where I can spend hours just doing the bare gathering rocks. Just put on a podcast or just listen to something on my other monitor and just zone out doing this. This is one of my favorite things to do, bar none. It didn't the last time we saw it. You lured it away. I lured it away from the ledge, Angel, but I couldn't get it to leave that area because there are so many like little pests that spawn there and attack stuff. I couldn't actually lure him like far away to like where he wouldn't be in range of it. So like I don't think he fell down there, but I have no way of knowing, and I can't find him anywhere else is the other problem. Like I checked over by like the field, I checked towards the volcano. There's just no sign of him. He's vanished. In fact, I think it was a she, now that I'm remembering. I think it was a she with that purple... Yeah, the purple dot. Yeah, it was definitely a she. So I gotta gear up and look for it. I guarantee you though, because I was thinking about wiping all the dinosaurs on the map to get everything to respawn. If I end up doing that, I guarantee you I'm going to look for that, I'm going to look for that T-Rex before I knock it out. Or before I wipe everything. Because I definitely want to find it again. What am I missing for rifle ammo? Gunpowder, of course. Dude. Preserving bin. Let's split this in half. I just need a few more bullets than I currently have. I'm gonna take that as a yes then. Yeah, I love this game. This is like I said, it's not one of my all-time favorites. Like, I don't think it deserves that title of like a top 3 spot. But there's just something about it. Like, I don't know why. It's just it gets into that like mesmerizing zone of just everything else falling away, and you're just enjoying what you're doing for a little bit. Oh yeah, I need to grab food as well. Bump, 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 bump. Let's just take the primes out. Yeah. There's absolutely no universe where I end stream without that Griffin either tamed or dead. So we're gonna go back and do that much at least. So we got a little bit of time left. I'm scared. I'm scared to ask again, Leah. I need you to break the streak, okay? Everybody that I've asked so far about a fireworks story has told me that something's gone wrong. Do you have any stories about fireworks that are just like, oh yeah, we just had a really good time, you know? It was like the first time I ever saw him. I was really little, my dad carried me on his back or something, like something along those lines. Because we got somebody like launching them annually to like right outside somebody's house. We've got, oh, we can take half of this actually. We've got somebody launching them at another human being because the human being told them, hey guys, be careful when you fire those. And so they just shot the firework at him instead. Like, fireworks just don't... I feel like the maturity level for fireworks has gone down. And it needs to go back up again. Welcome back, Val. Take this shit all out of here. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. And yoink. Cool. Leah and Val reuniting. It's so adorable. What a loaded question. Oh my god, Leah, you can't just ask her if she's okay. What are you doing? Oh yeah, we should put the saddle in the pooper. If anybody hasn't met Gloria yet, this is Gloria. She's a new addition to the team effective today. Before I show you what she does, I gotta make sure this compost bin is empty, otherwise I'm just wasting my time and yours, and I hate doing that. Compost bin is not empty, so maybe we hold off on showing off Gloria's superpower just a little while. Fertilizer doesn't go bad though, so we can just put it pretty much anywhere. Anywhere that'll take it in its inventory. Cool, there's fertilizer in the fabricator. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How are you doing? I think our gunpowder is probably ready. Gunpowder? I'll take 200 is fine. We're good with that. So we're gonna pull the ingots out of these furnace-eye. That's furnaces plural for anybody that was wondering. Actually, we probably need to take them out too. And we're gonna look up rifle ammo, and we gonna craft a bunch of it. Yeah, that's fine. My vacation... No! No! Don't get COVID! No! Should I call down and get some sleep? Angel, have a wonderful rest of your night. And thanks again for stopping in. I hope you get some good sleeps. How did your vacation be? Jamie, what happened? Where did the... Do you know... Do you have like a rough idea of where you got it from? 2 purple lines like a pregnancy test. No. Can only avoid it for so long. Probably the gay bar. Any kind of bar. I don't think it's specific to just one, but yeah, that'll do it. This sounds absolutely awful. Yeah. Yeah, Val's had it rough. Everybody hug Val. She's not contagious, she's just... I only went to the one bar. Yeah, that's almost guaranteed it then, yeah. That's why, I'm not gonna say that's why I don't like going to bars, because I just straight up don't like going to bars. It's just never been my thing. I feel like that might have... The amount of, like, social places that I don't like to hang out at is probably the only reason I haven't gotten COVID yet. I'm contagious, but I hope it's, I was gonna say I hope it goes by fast, Jamie, but actually, if it takes a little bit longer to get better in exchange for, like, not having any sort of permanent damage from it, I hope that's what you get. I hope you get no permanent damage from COVID, because the permanent shit is what scares me when it comes to COVID-19. Like, the people that, like, have, like, lasting lung damage or any other organ, you know, tissue scraping or whatever. I hope you get around. I hope you get out unscathed. Like, very, very genuinely. COVID is a soft spot for my family, so I take that shit very seriously. I've had 3 shots. Okay, you're better off than most people, at least. But again, I wish you the best with that. I missed all the recent streams. Yeah, she hasn't been watering her streamer. I seem to be the only one that cares about making sure streamers have enough to drink every day. It's fucking insane. I'm out here in like 8 different streams, slamming the hydrate button on cooldown. Fuck, which way was it? I think it was this way, but I gotta land for... I'm gonna land first. Play it safe, play it safe. Just have casual scratch your throat and some sniffles. You got a lot more time this week to watch streams? Hell yeah. I've been having so much fun on Twitch this year. I've honestly, unironically had more fun viewing than actually being live. Being live is a lot of fun though. Grandpa is watering on the strippers, picking up my slack while my organs fail me. I mean, yeah, basically. That's a pretty accurate summary. Thanks, Grandpa. Thank you for typing my name right the second time. I appreciate that. Better late than never. Bro, I swear to God, every time I go into somebody's chat for the first time and they call me Grand Bruh, I die a little inside. I fucking hate it. That is not my name. I like being a shit in chat, same. I don't like being too much of a shit though. Like, I gotta find the happy balance. It's no fun if you just don't fuck with them though. Like, I don't think I could sit through Janixity playing Rocket League without telling him to just hit the ball into the goal. Like, it's easy, dude. Just hit the ball in the goal. Like, that's all you have to do. Granule. Why? Why have you done this? Yeah, whatever you say, Granola. Guys, where's the Griffin? Who moved it? I want answers now. Where'd it go? MJ Jamie, the little shit. I mean, I'll spread the word if you want me to. I'm more than happy to. Guys, seriously, this isn't funny. Who moved the Griffin? Who moved the Griffin? Where'd you put it? I'm not mad. I just want to know. Okay, you put it over here. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is gonna be the next addition to our family. I do not have a name for it yet. I'm thinking Chester. Unless somebody's got something better. I feel like Chester is a pretty solid name though. I'm open to ideas. If anybody would like to name any of my dinosaurs other than Birdie McBirdface, because that's spoken for, most of them are open rain. Oh, hey Terrorbird, how you doing? My gun did not reload. Well, Leah learned Java today. Which I can only assume is difficult because programming in general just doesn't make sense to me. Why is this not hitting? Hello? There we go. Making sure Birdie's still there in case I just gotta fucking dip out on a moment's notice. Dino McDino face. We could put it to a vote, but I'm still feeling Chester for this one. How are you only at 5K, my guy? Just cry because I just couldn't watch. Oh, that's so sad. Well, I don't know if it is any consolation or if you even need any consolation, but you were very much missed. It was very noticeable to a lot of people that you weren't around. Not just Rowan. Although Rowan was the first one to ask about it, so I think that makes Rowan like the nicest out of all of us. Rowan was the only one that spoke up. Like, hey, has anybody like talked to her lately? Like, what's going on? Everyone else is like, yeah, she'll turn up eventually, you know, it's whatever. He's mad his cage is small. He's mad. I think he's more upset that I'm shooting him in the face with tranquilizing darts repeatedly. I think that might actually... I think that might be slightly more distressing. The cage is actually pretty big. It's small, but that's just so he doesn't fly away. That has nothing to do with his size. I just gotta keep him in here. I think it was 3 days and I had 5 people DM me if I was dead. Aww. See, Cryptid and I were right. You're the gatekeeper. People need your seal of approval before they can be friends with anybody. That's just the way it is. Also, that was just a joke because me and Cryptid realized that you were the one that introduced us to each other. So that was where that joke came from, in case you were actually curious. I'd be mad if I had to clip through walls. I wonder if this is painful for his wings. Like, over here. Alright, he's done attacking now. He's in full flight mode, which is the reason we locked him in the cage to begin with. Because you can't flee if you're in a cage. And my god, do Griffins flee. I've had to chase one of these things around a map, and it was not a good time. I need Valkyrius's approval to have friends. You need Valkyrius's approval for, like, the art slash... If you want to be part of the art slash... whatchamacallit? Art slash programming community. Yeah. She's the gatekeeper. In fact, at this rate, it looks like we're going to be raiding out into another person that I met from Val. But I'm not going to say who. I'm leaving it a mystery. I didn't bring any fucking narcotics to keep it asleep. If this thing wakes up, I have to knock it out again. That's the seal of approval right there. You may genuinely want to like screenshot that. Just like use the snipping tool real fast and put that in like just like the tiniest file on the back of your computer. Somebody at a checkpoint will ask you for that. Depending on how much this one prime meat gives the Griffin on taming percentage, I might have to fly back to the base and get extremely upset. In that order. I have saved. Good call. I'm like waiting with bated breath right now. I think it needs to get down to 50 missing, so it's 4750. It'll eat 1. And then if its taming percentage is lower than the amount of unconsciousness it's lost, I basically get screwed. Where do I need to submit my approval? You don't have to submit it anywhere. You just need to be ready to present it when you pass through like certain border patrol checkpoints. There's not a lot of them, Jamie, but they do exist. If you go to the ER tomorrow, oh, Leah, she's going to the ER tomorrow, because if she doesn't, I'm just going to talk about it on her stream until she bans me. So, those are the options. Granted, she could just ban me, which is fine. But then she's going to be the guy, excuse me, she's going to be the girl that banned Gramba in her chat, and like, nobody wants to be that guy, let's be honest. I'm pretty fucking great. Like, nobody wants to ban me, so I have a strong feeling she'll be at the ER. Okay, we're solid, by the way. 27% versus like the 10% for unconscious. This thing is perfectly tame. We don't have anything to worry about. Thank Christ for that. Oh, I never chopped up the bird. Should do that. Val stream with mom. Yo, do you have time to make her own PNG? Does it matter? It's not coming out of 2 microphone sources, so I guess probably not. It would be funny, though. Or maybe you could just have a second one and you both light up every time somebody talks. Ideas. The bird pooped. We just wait now. So, here's the deal. This Griffin is still shitty. Like, it really is. But, now that I have it, we can revisit the volcano with the wyverns and hopefully snag a wyvern egg. And that was what we were really after this whole time. Excuse me! I'm trying to talk to chat. Do you mind? Where are these things coming from? Shitty fucking terror birds. Nobody even likes them. We'll keep an eye out from here, because I don't want anything to accidentally attack me or the Griffin while we're waiting. If you stand too close to it and a wild terror bird runs out, smacks you, then that... whatever you're taming over there, in this case the Griffin, it loses those bonus levels from taming effectiveness, and we don't want that. This thing is already dog shit as it is. If we lose the bonus levels, that's just irreparable harm done. Could draw the 4 raccoon and 2 of them talk. I've gotten an earful. I'm taking care of myself. Hey, Val, real fast, on like a semi-serious note, because this is something that has occurred to me already. Like, you've got the redeem for it. You've got all this, all these stories. If you ever want me to just, like, actually shut the fuck up about it, all you gotta do is shoot me a message. I'd be more than happy to. Just let me know if it ever gets, like, legitimately annoying. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one saying it all the time. That's just how it goes with medical stuff. Making him move his head around. Dun, 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 dun. This music is a little bit upbeat for what we're doing right now. I'm going to pop over to the lo-fi playlist that gets me claimed on Facebook every time. But that's okay, because videos on Facebook only last 14 days now. And honestly, I don't really care if anybody takes AdSense on my like 3-hour Facebook stream that isn't monetized to begin with, so fuck it. I heard medical stuff only. If you ever, oh shit, is it your guys' internet or is it my stream? Hello? Testing? Maybe bro having issues? I might be having issues. It's possible. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes my internet shits the bed. Oh, my bitrate is like tanking too. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Why? Go back up. Now. Hey, wait, no, it's like actually just tanking. What the fuck? Please. Is it still bad? Can anybody hear me now? Please tell me it's gotten better. That'd be so unfortunate if it hadn't. Your stream is fine. My stream is... Yeah, but JB wasn't hearing me either. There's been a lot of buffering moments. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Damn, that sucks. I wonder if it's always been like that and nobody said anything, or if it's just been today. Because literally since I started playing Ark... Hello? Am I good? Buddy? You good down there? Voice box? Hello? Literally since I started playing Ark like 2.5 weeks ago-ish, I've not heard about buffering once. So I have to think that's like new-ish. But Val, if you can hear me now, basically what I was saying was, if you ever get so sick of hearing it from everybody, shoot me a message and I will fucking shut up. I know how annoying it can be to hear something from literally everybody. I am not trying to feed into that. So if you ever want me to shut the fuck up about it, just let me know. I generally don't say anything. I mean, I don't expect... I only expect it to happen, or anyone to say anything, if like it's really bad. Like if the stream goes offline, that's when I expect people to like point it out. Otherwise, like it's exactly like you're saying. You just assume it's you. How could you know? You know, like there's just no way. Once he eats the next one, he is fully tamed, and we are good to head back to the base. I'm so glad because you need to. Like, has it been difficult moderating without Val for the last 2 weeks? Oh, okay, you weren't talking about the mod duties. Never mind. I was gonna say. Who's starting shit in Leah's chat? Point me at him. I'll figure out how to DDoS so quickly. I'm just kidding. I have no confidence in myself setting up a DDoS. It'd be really cool to be able to do, but I don't think I could do it. Not with my level of like computer knowledge. Just not a likelihood. I hear another terror bird. Oh, maybe those are my own footsteps actually. Never mind. I won't police what you're saying. It's not policing, Val. That's absolutely not how I see it at all. It's not you censoring me from saying something. It's you just needing people to lay off and let you exist. Like that's like completely different. Policing would be like telling me what kind of like without me even having like made like I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Let's say I made like a really dark humor joke, right? And somebody... Hey, we have a Griffin. I make a really dark humor joke and somebody's like, hey, you can't make any jokes about like A, B, C, and D. I'd be like, alright, well that's... I can understand if like the first like the subject of the joke is something you're sensitive about, but like I didn't even talk about B, C, and D. Like you can't tell me to not make jokes about things I was never going to in the first place. Like even if I agree with you, you don't have the right to just tell me that I'm not allowed to talk about something. Because what if I want to have like a mature conversation about a serious topic? Like you can't tell me I'm not allowed to, you know, discuss something. That's just not a thing. We leave the gates out here. We leave the gates out here. We're actually taking damage. We need to leave. We need to get somewhere warm. What's warm? Something subtle that most people... I'm assuming nobody in the chat has actually played this game before, because Shelby's not here and she's the only person I know that still plays it. But, for the uninitiated, I'm sprinting at full speed on this bird right now, and the only reason the Griffin is keeping up with me is because it's that much faster than me. In fact, it's not just keeping up with me at full sprint, it's like, it's lagging behind me and then stopping movement for a second because it's so much faster. So that's why we wanted the Griffin instead of the Argent to go raid that volcano. This thing is so much faster than I am. So much faster. I don't mind, doesn't add stress on me. I'm glad. If it ever does, though, like, what I'm saying is, like, if that ever changes, just, I trust you'll let me know. That's all. I can survive till then, so just focus on your health. I'm more worried about you. Aww, Leah, so cute. Leah and Val just gushing out in the chat about Val being sick forever. A mod from inside the hospital. Yo, real talk. Hold up. How, if you had to give me an approximation, how long has everybody here been on Twitch? Like around Twitch? I'm assuming nobody here is interested in League of Legends, but there's a streamer by the name of Hai, H-A-I, and I need to know if any of you know who he is before I continue this story. Val, somebody's actually done that before, and it was absolutely hilarious. You just reminded me of like one of the funniest Twitch moments of like my entire viewing career. I've been on since April. Like, you know, like you've used Twitch, not just like streamed, like you've been on Twitch, your account. Exclamation mark account age in chat. Should work. I think I enabled it. I don't know. I actually, if somebody would be willing to tell me what I'm doing wrong with stream elements at some point, I would very much appreciate it. Because I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I just am that... It's got like a 5-second cooldown though. There you go. 3 months. Oh wow, you guys actually started these accounts like months ago. God damn. Holy shit. Y'all are babies. We've talked about this before. I'm like an old head around here. I know I've been here for like a minute. But yeah, see, Jamie's with me. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I've done this in chat before, so this isn't really anything new. Oh, I forgot. My tab literally never connected to chat, so I can't communicate via chat. In my own goddamn stream. There we go. Yeah, we've been over this before. I've been around a while. We're getting like super off point. There's a guy, he was a part of the organization Cloud9 at the time. He played League of Legends. 9 years, yep. 9 years, and I just started streaming like March of this year. Literally brand new to it. Never wanted to be a streamer, and honestly, I'm still kind of like on the fence about it, but it's definitely been a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It's just a lot more... I knew it would be stressful, but I didn't realize how stressful it would be. You know what I mean? Cloud9 Blast, they're still kicking. They're doing better than ever, honestly. They've had a couple pretty heavy bumps, but they're still pretty legit. There was a guy. So, quick update. There's a character in League of Legends named Kassadin, and he recently got reworked. But for those who don't know, and you don't really need to know much. All you need to know is that this is what he looks like. This is what Kassadin looks like right here. He's got like the face mask. He's got like a sword. Blah blah blah. It doesn't really matter. So C9 High was a player that played Kassadin and like other mid lane characters a lot in League of Legends. And one day he was playing basketball and there was like some kind of accident. I don't know exactly what happened. High had a lot of medical problems. He was kind of like Val in that sense. He didn't have as many, but he had a lot of like really significant ones. He was playing basketball one day, and I don't think there was like a nasty fall or anything particularly difficult, but he one of his lungs collapsed, and he was in the hospital for like weeks as a result of this. He had to miss pro games, all this stuff. It was horrible. But he streamed from the hospital. Like, he streamed live in the hospital on like this like janky makeshift setup. And the title of his stream at the time was Kassadin Cosplay with the face mask. Like, I can't stress it enough. Like, this guy is just. When Val said she was gonna mod from the hospital, it reminded me of that. That was like 2000. That was like 2014 or some shit. That was like forever ago that happened. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god, I'll never forget High. He's like he's still on Twitch, but I think he's like a small streamer now, actually. I feel bad looking him up. He's got a different name though. He's a really nice dude. If anybody wants to see his if anybody wants to see what he's up to these days, because I think he does a lot less League and a lot more just like variety streams. But that guy was an absolute blast back in the day. He was the whole reason I'm into League of Legends now. Like, the reason the addiction started was because of him. And hearing that thing with his lung was that thing with his lungs was just devastating at the time. But the fact that he was cosplaying from the hospital like 2 days later was just the most high thing at the time. I fucking love him. Hold up, I gotta catch up on chat. I missed a lot. 9 years, old man. There's a reason my name is Grandpa. It's because I know this website better than any of you. I promise. I may not be that. I'm still trying to like get better at like being the streamer, the one on the facing end towards chat. But I know a lot about this website. I promise you that. 2 feet in the grave. Oh no, you're not. You're actually not that much older than me. If what I just read about you is true, that you graduated college, or you graduated college in 2014. I graduated high school like a year before that. You and I are like barely 2-3 years apart. You're fine. Yeah, creating my account was the first time I opened Twitch. I mean, that's the same for a lot of people. I just don't, I just didn't stream. I never wanted to until like earlier this year. Cloud9 sponsors Mango? Correct. Cloud9 and Mango have been a partnership for a very, very long time. Also, I love Mango. Mango's another one. Mango and High were like the reasons I had so much faith in Cloud9 as an org. I still think they're better than like most other orgs, but I mean, it's been difficult lately to really support them. So what a Chad. True. 2014, no, 2014 was not forever ago, but this event in my mind was like a lifetime ago. Like, so much has happened between then and now that like I look back on it like fondly, not just like, oh yeah, I remember one time. It's like, holy shit, that one time. Small streamer with the partner check. With the partner check and a 250,000 followers. Two things. One, people can get the partner check and then fall back down to like affiliate level, like numbers, everything. The partner check is not a guarantee of success. It just means at one point somebody met the qualifications. Two, 250,000 followers over the course of over a decade. It's having that many followers is absolutely insane. I'm not trying to minimize that, but when you think about how long he's been doing what he does, it's really not as much as, you know, I'm sure he would like. But he also doesn't, he's not really like he doesn't do Twitch as like his main job, you know what I mean? Like, he's got scheduled streams for Twitch, but he also runs his own esports organization called Radiance. Like, he does a lot of his own stuff now. And he seems to be in a good spot, like, in his life, so. Okay, so I want to introduce you guys to Chester real fast. I don't think, I mean, I could go do the volcano, but I don't really think I want to. I could do the volcano. But I think I want to put some levels on this guy first. Here's the thing. I can't stress this enough. Chester is a very low level, so I think leveling him up before taking him to the volcano probably just guarantees that he doesn't die, which is something I would like to happen, because Griffins are really cool. And this is like an America-colored Griffin for the holiday, so I should probably try to keep this one alive as long as possible, because I won't be able to get another one once the event ends. So I think that's going to be the play. So I'll level him up, and then maybe next time I stream Ark, which it's not going to be this week. Yeah, no, I'm not streaming Ark again this week, so maybe next week we'll go for the volcano and try to snag ourselves a wyvern, which would be huge, absolutely enormous. In the meantime, this is Chester, this is a Griffin. Here's why I wanted him specifically to go to the volcano, ready? Not only can you fly and sprint, just like the Argentavis can, he's much faster. Already, you can see like the FOV in the background, much faster than sprinting at an Argent. He can also strafe directly left and directly right, which an Argent cannot do. Argent can only turn like this with the mouse. But the most important thing about the Griffin, and I'm going to apologize in advance for the lost frames right here, but my frames and my bitrate are both about to tank horrendously. When you start sprinting and go into a nosedive, this happens. You get the whole wind effect, the dive bomb. If you actually hit something with this dive bomb, it does immense damage. Like, you would think that that hurts the Griffin. It does not hurt the Griffin. It hurts everything, like, in a radius around the Griffin. The Griffin can somehow sustain doing that repeatedly. So, Griffins are amazing. Yeah. Griffins can also pick up small creatures like the Argents can. Griffins can also, if I had the gun still, which I just put away, the Griffin actually allows you to fire a weapon, like a sniper rifle or an assault rifle, off of its back, which you can't do on the Argent. It's just all around much... It's got way more equipment for, like, raiding, I don't know, a volcano full of giant wyverns that can breathe fire and lightning. But he needs HP, he needs stamina, and he needs to basically just get a shit ton of levels. So between now and the next time I boot this game up, Chester is going to gain a bunch of levels. The river base that we've started working on up here, if I can show it with the scope real fast, this is going to get fleshed out a little bit. I'll have like a rough design laid out, and then maybe I'll do just like a one-day like building stream. Maybe? I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. But I think for now, I think that's where I want to call it for the stream. We got a lot done today. Finding this Griffin was like half the battle. We literally spent, I think, 2 hours on this. Just looking for this. The fact that we found one right at the end that was like a passable level is absolute blessing. That's streamer luck incarnated. So I'm happy with it. I'm going to go ahead... Actually, I'm going to reset the gamma so that I don't blind myself the next time I sign in. And I'm going to exit the main menu. And I think we're just... I think we're all set. Boys and girls. Not done quite yet, because I gotta do one thing before I